Okay, you'll remember we've got Dylan and Bonnie who are going over. They are a mother and son duo. They are giving encouragement up here from the rooftop. Dylan, again, you'll remember, he is a almost 7th grader. He is our youngest rappeller, and he's going over the edge with his mom today. His mom is a 2nd-year rappeller. She rappelled last year, and Dylan said he saw her do it, and he thought it was just so cool. He wanted to give it a try. And how wonderful of his mom to support that and give him the opportunity this year. Both of them raised money to be able to have the opportunity to go over the edge. All of these rappellers today have raised money. All of that money will go towards Make-A-Wish and granting wishes for children with life-threatening illnesses. A wish is granted every 38 minutes, and this year the W Austin is 38 stories. It's such a nice parallel between this event and Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas. We'd like to thank all of our volunteers today that are making this event possible. We have ropes volunteers. We have general volunteers who are helping inform people where to go and where to be. We'd like to thank our spectators. You are just as much an important part of this event as anyone else here. And of course, we'd like to thank all of our rappellers. We'd like to thank them for being brave enough to take on this challenge. Many of them are adrenaline junkies. They're here looking for a rush. We'd like to thank the W Austin for allowing us to let 200 brave souls rappel the side of their building. As we stated a little bit earlier, Den Realty has graciously offered their space, so for every rappeller that's going down, with the exception of Dylan, our 7th grader, they will get to enjoy a glass of champagne once they reach the ground level down there. We know that it is orange juice. Y'all haven't gone yet? Hey there, Brad. Tell us, what made you decide to go over the edge today?
Just supporting a great charity. That's I haven't done this in a while, so it's fun.
So you've rappelled down the side of the W before?
No, I've rappelled before. I have not done it off a 38-story building, so this should be a good time.
All right, good deal. Well, thank you so much for being here and supporting Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thanks.
All right, we've got a couple more brave edgers. Tell us, what made you decide to do this today?
Really just to raise money and awareness for the kids that have to face their fears every day. This is kind of scary, so just that.
Well, thank you so much for being brave enough to do this, and you'll do a great job. These ropes volunteers are fantastic. They'll coach you through the whole process. All right, enjoy it. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, we've got another edger that's up here. Tell us, what made you decide to take on this challenge today?
Oh, I'm here for the kids and the families in Central Texas, helping to grant their wishes. Anything I can do.
Excellent. Have you ever rappelled before?
I have not. I'm a rookie.
All right, we've got a lot of rookies here today, and these rappelling ropes volunteers are going to help coach you through the whole process. You'll do great. You've got a GoPro. You're going to capture the whole thing on film, and it'll be a wonderful keepsake.
All right.
All right, taking the view as you're going down.
Will do.
All right, and we've got one more. Let's tell us, what made you decide to do this today?
It's a great cause, and I love a good adventure, so it's kind of win-win.
All right, have you ever rappelled before?
I have. Not 38 stories, but
okay, but you have some experience.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being brave enough to take on this challenge today. We appreciate your support for Make-A-Wish.
Absolutely, thanks.
All right, have fun.
Thank you.
All right, and again, I am Amy. I'm up here, the rooftop reporter today. I'd like to give a shout out to all of the employees of Make-A-Wish and the folks that have made this event possible today. We'd like to thank Over the Edge. We'd like to thank W Austin, Inchbug, Torchy's Tacos. Gosh, the list of volunteers and sponsors just goes on and on. Many of our sponsors have sponsored for multiple years. We so appreciate their support. Again, a wish is granted every 38 minutes. And today we've got so many brave rappellers that are rappelling down 38 stories. Thank you so much, and we'd like to thank Freeman, who is making it possible for us to show you what's happening up here at the rooftop. And we'll get you a view of the city now here for a few more minutes. We've got some brave rappellers that are just about to go over the edge.
Fine. All right. Huh? Keeping up with your son?
All right, we have Rick Whiteley, who is a partner at Oxford Commercial. He's a first-time rappeller. He is getting all roped up on rope number 1, and he is soon to be making his way over the edge.
Keep an eye on him and talk to him about where he's going, about how to check off. Safety check. Safety check.
So before each rappeller goes over, they have a safety check to make sure that all of their ropes and harnesses are secure. Again, we'd like to thank our ropes volunteers. They do a phenomenal job. Not only do they help keep all of our rappellers safe, but they provide them confidence and assurance and really help to calm their nerves before these brave folks go over the edge.
Yeah, on this one.
You can believe it. One of the first things they tell them to do once they get over the edge is they tell them just to trust the ropes and to kind of lean back and sit down. It's pretty amazing just as someone who's up here watching it all happen. You know, it's amazing to see how brave these rappellers are.
All right, can you reach up there and open that gree and pull it down towards me? Yep. There you go. Flip that handle up and over the top. There you go. Pull it down and pull it back towards your shoulder. Back towards your shoulder, back towards your shoulder. Just like that. Thank you.
All right, go ahead and kind of sit down into it. Sit down into the rope.
All right, we have Brandon Dullye, who is getting ready to go over. Brandon is a son of an Insperity employee. We'd like to thank Insperity. They have been a sponsor for the past 4 years. Gosh, we'd like to thank them for their continued support, and we'd really like to thank both Brandon and Shawn today for being brave enough to go over the edge. Again, each of these folks that are going over the edge today have raised money, and all of that money goes towards granting wishes for children with life-threatening illnesses here in Central and South Texas. You know, most kids wish to go to Walt Disney World. Once they arrive, a wish experience is something that's pretty hard to describe. If you ever have the opportunity to chat with a wish family and ask them about their wish, the stories are all just incredible. We actually have a few wish families that are here with us today, so I encourage you, if you see a child down there who's wearing one of the Make-A-Wish buttons, stop and ask them about their wish. Ask them about their experience. You know, some of them have gone on trips. Some of them may have had a shopping spree. They may have met a celebrity. There have been some pretty amazing wishes. I have been a wish-granting volunteer for the past several years here for Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas, and there's really nothing more rewarding than getting to be a part of a wish. Every one of you that's here today is actually helping to become a part of someone's wish. Even if you're just down here offering support for one of these repellers, you are playing a part in this process. All right, and again, we've got Brandon Dullye, who is on his way down. His brother will be following him here shortly. His brother's been offering him words of encouragement and support. Brandon and Shawn are both their son of an Insperity employee. Again, Insperity has sponsored Over the Edge for the past 4 years. We're having a little dance party up here. Unfortunately, we're not capturing it on film. Can we get the dance party? Here, oh, we got a little dance party. It stopped, but we'll catch it again here in just a moment.
See, Wayne's getting it.
Oh, good. Oh, good. This is the rope. This is called the rope move in the dance party.
We're going to add it to the shopping cart.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
The lawnmower, and now we have the over the edge rope pull.
Rebecca is getting down up here. That move that you just saw was the over the edge rope pull. As you can see, we're having a lot of fun up here on the rooftop of the W. Austin. These repellers are, they are being so brave. Again, the W. Austin Hotel, this rappel is 478 feet, 38 stories. The view on the way down is absolutely incredible. You can see the tower, you can see the stadium, our beautiful state capitol, and of course you can just see the expanding skyline of Austin.
That's a lot of rope.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone has to be tethered. Especially them with equipment, all their equipment.
I'm looking forward to it. Good. I'm really dancing inside. It's awesome. I like hearing that. Right here.
You're about 7 floors away.
All right, we've got 2 repellers here. I think they're both here from Trusted Choice.
Yes.
Tell us, what made you decide to go over the edge this year?
I always like to do fun stuff, so this looked like a great opportunity once in a lifetime, so I wanted to go for it and go down.
Very cool. Well, I think you will definitely be going down. This is Harmony. And yes. Harmony, do you work for Trusted Choice, or are you part of the Trusted Choice team?
I actually am an independent insurance agent, and Trusted Choice is part of, helps advocate on behalf of the independent insurance agencies in the area. So.
Oh, how wonderful. We are so grateful for Trusted Choice's support and their generosity in being a sponsor this year for Over the Edge. Thank you so much. And Michael, tell us, what about you? What made you decide to go over the edge today?
Well, same thing. If you get the opportunity to do it. You saw the email come through. You want to jump off the side of the W and not die? Absolutely. Let's do it, right? And here we are. This is a not die device, and I'm going to be great.
That's right. You are completely suited in the not die devices.
I'm an insurance professional. What could go wrong?
As you can see, these repellers, they are brave, far braver than I am. And again,
You're up here too.
I'm up here on top, but let's face it, I'm not climbing over that edge. So thank you guys so much for everything that you're doing. You are helping to grant wishes for children with life-threatening illnesses, and we greatly appreciate it.
That's a great organization.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're very happy to support Make-A-Wish and glad we got the opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you.
that yellow, the red set of ropes.
As you can see up here, this is the ropes operation. You can see we've got the camera, I think it's on Steve right now, and Steve and his daughter are going over together. Gosh, what a great thing to do on Father's Day weekend. They are sponsored by Den Realty. Again, we'd like to thank Den Realty. Den has graciously offered their space for all of these repellers to get to enjoy a glass of champagne once they make it down the side of the building. This is Steve Bricker, who's getting ready on rope number 4. This is his daughter, Chrissy Bricker, who's getting ready on rope number 3. Both are first-time rappellers. Steve is Chrissy's dad. Chrissy lives just across the street. She works down here in the building and just thought this would be such a fantastic opportunity. I think we've got some of her colleagues from Den Realty down below. We'd like to thank them so much for their generosity and support.
There it is. All right. Now, if we want it to have, what's your gas pedal?
Again, as you can see up here, we have many ropes volunteers up here on top of the roof. When these ropes volunteers get up here and when each of these rappellers make their way, the rope volunteers not only get them all tethered up, they help them understand how all of the belays work and how the ropes are going to work as they start going down the building. But these rope volunteers, they instill confidence in these rappellers. They help calm their nerves. They tell them what to expect. You might notice in this footage, each of these rappellers is wearing a walkie-talkie. That walkie-talkie allows these ropes volunteers to coach them actually their entire way down the building. So throughout this rappel, all 478 feet, these volunteers are staying in close communication with them and coaching them all the way down. Again, our camera right now is on Chrissy and Steve. This is a father and daughter duo.
Safety check. Safety check. Here we go. My camera's going.
I love Chrissy's smile has not wiped off her face since she got up here. She is ready to do this.
We're live. Let's have a great time. I had my camera on a
We'd like to thank Freeman. They have graciously videoed and provided the audio here that you see today. So thank you so much to
When
Freeman.
I did it last year, I was so concentrated on the rope, that's all you've seen. But this year, I got to look around, so much better.
We also have a photographer that's up here at the top, and as each of these rappellers goes over the edge, the photographer captures their photo. He also takes a few shots as they're going over the edge. Many of our rappellers today have worn their own GoPro cameras, so they're also able to capture video footage all the way down. We'd like to thank some of our other sponsors that we have. Insperity is one. As you know, we have Brandon Dullye, who's going down now. His brother Shawn is going to be going down here in just a few minutes. Their mom works at Insperity. This is Insperity's 4th year to sponsor. Thank you so much. We'd also like to thank Torchy's Tacos.
Thank you, sir.
2 of the partners from Torchy's Tacos rappelled down a little bit earlier today. They challenged each other to go down together. They did a fantastic job.
You'll feel uncomfortable here, but once you're hanging out there.
You can see Chrissy is up. She is standing up here on the edge. They are still getting her dad's ropes ready.
Good to go. Have a great ride.
I'll let go when you're ready for it. I'll watch this until you're ready. You can't follow your dad.
Yellow, clear.
Okay, yeah.
Oxygen is yellow, on the lake in yellow.
No.
Go ahead and hang on to here. Take your right hand, put it on this rope, set down right here. Take your left hand, put it on the rope. Thank you. Lean back a little bit. The weighted edge into the harness now?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You let go of that rope.
All right, and on rope 2, we've got Brad Spofford, who is about to go down. Brad is here with Top Golf. This is their first year as a sponsor of Over the Edge. We'd like to thank them. Brad is also a first-time rappeller, and he is the Director of Operations at Top Golf. If you have not been to Top Golf, you are missing out. That is another great experience, so I encourage you all to go check it out. It's definitely a lot of fun. All right, and our father-daughter duo that are here celebrating Father's Day weekend together at Over the Edge. They are both literally over the edge at this point, and they are about to start making their descent down.
All right, Steve, nice smile here. There we go.
All right, Steve just got his Kodak moment, had his picture taken. Again, we've got a photographer up here on the rooftop. He's capturing each of these rappellers as they're going down. The view up here from the rooftop of the W Austin is absolutely amazing.
I feel my heart racing. It's okay, it's supposed to, it's adrenaline.
I think I just heard Steve say that he can feel his heart racing. I can't even imagine. My heart's racing and I'm just watching him.
Drink like every other night.
We've got a lot of laughter up here. People are telling fun stories. Everyone is helping to calm each other's nerves. You might have seen footage earlier. We had a dance party. We've learned some new over-the-edge rope dance moves. This is definitely a lot of fun up here on the rooftop of the W.
Yeah, this is great. All my friends go, we want to see the video. We want to see the video. Are they here watching you? Huh? Are they here watching you? No, my wife and her boyfriend. But my friends at home. Okay. I hope that big X isn't where I'll put some wall.
Now, if you look to your left, you see that balcony down there. There's the hole down there. So you want to keep to your right to get your feet on the wall.
Oh, okay.
You go slow enough, there's these like little compartments, and it's always fun.
Chrissy's got a little bit of anxiety. You think? Which is perfectly normal. She's the one that wanted to do it. And here I am, hanging over the edge. Y'all are both going to have a great time. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Dad, I love you. I'm going to just go now.
Chrissy just said to her dad, Dad, I love you, and I'm just going to go now. This is fun to watch a father and daughter duo. What a great way to spend Father's Day weekend going over the edge.
I guess she's going to slide down. Yeah, eventually she'll put.
All right, and we've got Brad from Top Golf who's going over the edge, and we've got Shawn Dullye who's going over the edge. Shawn is sponsored by Insperity. Again, we'd like to thank Top Golf who's sponsoring Brad on rope 2. This is Top Golf's first year to sponsor Over the Edge. Brad is the Director of Operations at Top Golf. And Shawn, who's there on rope number 1. Shawn, you might remember his brother went down just a few minutes ago, his brother Brandon. Both sponsored by Insperity, and this is Insperity's 4th year to sponsor Over the Edge. Thank you so much for your generous support. All right, Chrissy and Steve are doing a great job. They are on their way down over the edge. We'd like to thank all of our volunteers that are here today making this day possible. Thank you to Catherine Draper for all of her extraordinary efforts at planning this event. She has just done a fantastic job. Catherine works for Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas. We'd also like to thank all the other staff members of Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas. They have all played a part in making this event happen today. Of course, we'd like to thank Over the Edge. They came out here, gosh, it's been probably over a year when they first came out and surveyed this building to make sure that the W Austin would be a good fit for Over the Edge. Can't think of a building that's more perfect. Again, a wish is granted every 38 minutes. And this year, and that's a national average, that a wish is granted every 38 minutes. And this year, the W Austin Hotel is 38 stories. These repellers are rappelling down 478 feet. They are getting a view of the city of Austin like no other. We've got several Wish families that are here today taking part in this event. And if you haven't had an opportunity to meet one of the Wish families, I encourage you to do so. Ask these kids about their wishes. These children have made wishes that are absolutely extraordinary. Many have gone to Disney World. Many have met celebrities. They might have had a room redo. They might have gone on a shopping spree. I've been a wish granter now for several years, and there is nothing more rewarding than getting to be a part of a wish. You know, wishes help these children who are facing a life-threatening illness. Not only do they help the children, they help the families. You know, they provide joy in a time that's often difficult. They offer a relief from some of the challenges that these kids face on a daily basis. And these repellers today that are going down, they're really doing something extraordinary by doing this. They've all raised money, which will help to grant wishes. There's a nice breeze up here on the rooftop at the W Hotel. We are thankful for that on this June day. All right, again, coming down the building right now, we have Shawn, who is on rope number 1. Shawn is sponsored by Insperity, 4th-year sponsor. We have Brad, who's on rope number 2. Brad is sponsored by Top Golf. Brad is the Director of Operations at Top Golf. This is Top Golf's first year to sponsor Over the Edge. We would like to thank them so much for their generosity. If you haven't been to Top Golf, I encourage you to do so. It's a great place, fun thing to do here in Austin. And then coming down ropes number 3 and 4, we have a father-daughter duo. We have Chrissy and Steve that are coming down. Chrissy works for Den Realty. Den was gracious enough to donate their space today for all of our repellers to enjoy a nice cold glass of champagne once they make it down the side of the W.
20 minutes. Finally made it down. That sounds like a big one.
Yeah, there were a lot of injuries. But he had a concrete luge, and people would go down on these skateboard type devices. So
There's that big concrete slide.
All right, I think right now you guys can all see some footage up here of the rooftop of the W. Austin. What you're seeing up here is actually all of our ropes volunteers. These are the folks that help get everybody tethered and ready to go. They literally teach them the ropes. Apologize for the breeze. We've got quite a windy gust of wind that's coming around right now. Everyone that's here today has donated their time. Everyone that is here helping to make this event possible. Thank you so much to all of our volunteers. We'd like to thank all of the spectators down below that are just taking part in this event and watching and supporting these rappellers as they're going over the edge.
I'll figure it out. I see the Yeti there. If you go back about there, we gotta get your shadow out of it.
Why are you taking a picture?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. On the Yeti cooler.
Will you capture a picture of me just so I can have one?
Sure. Break.
That's right.
As a volunteer.
They're still just cruising along.
And you have all the gear.
There we go.
Thanks. Figured I needed a memento.
They're about the 4th floor now.
We can pose one. I can get him to take his glove off and then open the thing, reach in and get a bottle and like pull it out. It'll be all drippy.
We'll have to get some other.
Sounds a little intimate.
Yeti will love that. So one of my friends, I used to be a teacher, and one of the girls that I taught with, her husband is the founder and CEO of Yeti.
Oh, yeah.
And when I first started teaching with her, she was like, I don't know if he's going to make it. He decided he wants to start this cooler. And she was like, I don't really know if it's going to work out. And it's so funny. And then now it's like, pretty sure it went okay.
Go into your wife and go, I'm going to get you.
Yeah, he and his dad, they started it together. They like,
It's amazing.
they
How all this works.
I mean, it is just a cooler, but
All right, guys, get loaded up.
Oh,
Let's
it's
go.
evidently.
they're better, no doubt.
Like,
Exponential cooling level.
I bet you have to
well, I already have. As soon as it's clear, we gotta get it loaded up. It'll keep ice.
Okay, you don't have to wait till it's clear. You can start loading that orange line as soon as they're on the ground.
I know, but I still need they're on the ground, right? A big igloo on the line because igloos. Me and my friend are gonna stand right here. Another one? 80, 90 bucks. It's just 3 times. We're gonna get this loaded up for you first.
Yeah.
You got this, Harmony.
All right, Harmony is over the edge right now. Harmony is sponsored today by Trusted Choice. We would like to thank them. Each rappeller today that's going over the edge has raised funds to grant wishes for children with life-threatening illnesses here in Central and South Texas. All right, Harmony is over the edge. She is on rope number 2. She is sponsored by Trusted Choice. We'd like to thank Trusted Choice. This is their second year to sponsor Over the Edge. Harmony is a first-time rappeller. And then we've got a few more rappellers that are just about to make their way over the edge.
It happens. It's been a lot of time up here.
Rebecca, do you know the name on rope number 3? Yeah. That's Jennifer. She's looking great. Just a little nervous. Or maybe she has sunscreen in her. Go for the sunscreen. Is that Jennifer number 28? Hey, Jennifer, are you number 28? Yes. All right, on rope number 3, we have Jennifer Schiavo. She is the wife of Anthony Schiavo, who is one of our Make-A-Wish regional board members. Jennifer is a first-time rappeller. She is over the edge right now. The ropes volunteers are doing their final rope checks. They are coaching her through the process, helping her let her know what to expect as she's going down. You'll notice each one of these rappellers has a walkie-talkie attached to them that allows our ropes volunteers to be able to stay in constant communication with them as they're going down. All right, and joining Jennifer is Anthony. Anthony and Jennifer are married. Anthony is a Make-A-Wish regional board member. He works for General Motors IT, and he is a first-time rappeller. Anthony has a GoPro on, so he's going to be able to capture footage the whole way down. Jennifer and Anthony are encouraging each other, offering each other support. As you can see here on the camera, we've got our ropes volunteers who are helping let them know what to expect, showing them how to work the ropes. You know, many of these rappellers, once they get over the edge, it is an emotional experience. These over-the-edge employees help coach them through. Again, they'll have walkie-talkies the whole way down. They'll communicate with them their whole way, help coach them down the building. You know, once they get them over the edge, they start kind of telling them what to expect. One of the first things they tell them to do is to lean back, trust the ropes, sit back. You can see Jennifer's doing that now. Anthony's going through that process as well. All right, we've got another brave rappeller that's going down rope number 1 right now. Again, we've got a professional photographer up here. He captures photos and these awesome keepsakes that they can have to remember this wonderful day. We'd like to thank the W Austin Hotel for their giving us this wonderful opportunity to rappel off the side of their building. We'd also like to thank Freeman for making it possible for all of you supporters down below to be able to see the action up here from the rooftop. Also, Envision Creative, we'd like to thank them for graciously sponsoring this event and Accruent. Again, you might have seen Brad from Top Golf. He might have just made his way down. We'd like to thank Top Golf. This is their first year sponsoring the event. Henna Chevrolet. Other gracious sponsors, Durbin Bennett Peterson, Electric Transmission Texas, HomeAway. HomeAway has really just done some extraordinary fundraising efforts to raise money for Make-A-Wish this weekend and supporting Over the Edge. They have just done a tremendous job. And of course, we'd like to thank Insperity. This is their 4th year sponsoring We had two brothers going down, sponsored by Insperity, Brandon and Shawn. We'd also like to thank Inchbug and Torchy's Tacos. The partners from Torchy's Tacos went down a little bit earlier this morning. They were first-time rappellers. We'd also like to thank the Jackson Frog Foundation. All right. Anthony, one of the Make-A-Wish regional board members, is over the edge. His wife, Jennifer, is also over the edge. She's making her way down. Anthony just gave a great smile for the camera up here at the top. It's so neat that we're able to capture this footage for them. You know, each of these rappellers has raised money that will go towards granting wishes for children with life-threatening illnesses. Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas not only grants wishes for children in the Austin and San Antonio area, but it also supports children's wishes for counties all around the area. We'd like to thank the Wish families that are here today and being a part of this event. If you haven't had a chance to talk with them and hear about their Wish experience, I encourage you to do so. Getting to be a part of granting a wish is a pretty phenomenal experience. Each of you here today are playing a part in granting a wish, so thank you so much for your support of Over the Edge and of Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas. We have Harmony, who's going down from Trusted Choice. Thank you so much to Trusted Choice for their sponsorship and supporting Over the Edge.
Part of things building up. I admire the honesty. I mean, that's some of the girl. Yeah, there you go.
Who keeps hooking you in?
Very fast.
Rebecca, whoever's available. Yeah, because when I'm going back and now I can shoot
What?
the end pretty easily. Okay. Second one okay, but when I come over here,
Oh, so it's a different time that you might have been angry or something.
I'm leaning out.
Okay.
So, gotcha.